is amped up, ready to get this. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pitch misses, ball one. Foul ball there. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And there's the ball. Stays alive. And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground, right side. Weatherholt tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Sal Stewart steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. And that's the inning.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a bet.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. Lamb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot singing. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 97. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over, brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Out to short, Betts. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. So 2 down. Jason Dominguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's to third.
That ball's
and foul ball. Next offering way upstairs. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And he's out. Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says yes, chef.
And there's a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Man, you smoked that ball. That'll play. You back?
Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Donovan bats left, throws right, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Germany. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
On the ground to third.
Come on, slide. Get out. Get out.
Paredes fires over to first. That's the inning. Guardians lead 1. Lamb digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Come on,
And
come on.
that
Go,
one
go,
hammered.
go, go, go,
That's
go.
back.
Get out of here.
And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First pitch just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Down,
That's
down,
to
down,
third.
down, down.
Paredes fires over to first. And that is Lamb locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets him to chase after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
1 down. So 2 down. Andy Pajes digs in for the Guardians. Rodriguez looking for his first save of the year. High fly ball lifted into year right field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers collect their first win of the season. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
And there are 2 down. Jason Dominguez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move to the gap. And that ends the inning. Runner at second, 2 down.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. One down. Here's the center fielder. There's a swing and a drive. Lamb giving chase. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Out to short. Bats up with it. Over to first. And that is that. One hit. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. And there's one down. First and second. 2 outs. Lamb the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run homer. And they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Here's Ohtani. In the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. Out number 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Here comes Pages around third. 1 run across. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. So man aboard. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brendan Donovan. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts. And that's the inning. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. 1 away. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. And there's 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out easily. So back to the top of the order. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air. Wells settles under this one. And that'll do it. The Guardians with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
One down.
Batting
Stepping
second,
up for the
the right fielder,
Guardians, Charlie Lamb. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped to right center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. In there. He's safe.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for a league speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
No, that's low.
That one outside. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball there. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line drive. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Xavier Isaac. And the 0-1. In the air, right field, Lamb. Under it. And makes the grab. And the inning. Lamb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
This one popped up. My drop. Settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. In the air, right field, Lamb. On his way over, 1 down. So up next, Cam Collier. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Lamb stepping in now, got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Lamb, a former MVP, 24 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Oh, great grab on the dive.
That's why it's so important to anticipate the pitch going through the zone. He's on the balls of his feet, able to quickly react, make a diving catch, and complete the play. Tremendous job from the hot corner.
High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Lamb should have this one. And the inning is over. Still in total. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Bottom bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Giants catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down, and up next for San Francisco, Cam Collier. Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb really stood out in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Just getting started here in San Francisco. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Whoa.
That one inside. Full count now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away. First and second here, no outs. That one fouled off. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. My drop. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. 1 out and a runner at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Man at second. In the air, right side. Marcus has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Randy Arozarena. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. All loaded up. Marcus, the next to hit. And the 0-2. That one out to right. He's got it, and that'll do it. 1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Collier. And he makes the catch. And the first baseman makes the catch. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that is the inning. Edwin Arroyo, the next Giant to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up.
Yeah, you got it.
And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in now. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging. 1 out. Runner at second. Steven Marcus, the next Giant to hit. Man at second. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out. So digging in, Jesus Rodriguez. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. All tied. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Nice grab. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on 3rd.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Jeff James, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Cam Collier now at the plate. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's inside, and the count is 3-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped but foul. In the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there as they're 2 outs, runner at first. Cam Collier, the next Giant to hit. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Lamb stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger of walking in the tying run.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw in.
Come on, get down, side.
There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Edwin Arroyo, the next Giant to hit. This could end it. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that'll do it. The Guardians come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Lewis. Here's Marte for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
This one in the air right field. Adele going after it. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul. Here's the center fielder. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the air, left field. But it's just foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So digging in, Charles Queen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one kicks away from the catcher, but no advance. That's ball 1. 2 down, go ahead run at scoring position.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Lamb digging in. Runner in scoring position. Game hanging in the balance. Big moment here.
Yeah, this is where reputations get built, Boog. Time to come through in the clutch.
It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Now the tag at third, and they got it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Runner third. Safe. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That one is upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher would rather just give up.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Go ahead, run on base. And here's the rookie center fielder. 2-1 now. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about
1 out. Runner at second. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And it stays fair. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in the 11th. 4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So 2 down, Joe Adell, the next Pirate to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. One down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
That's the ball.
On the ground, out to short. Griffin. Throw to first in time. Now the left fielder. High fly ball, right field. Lamb settles under this one, and he makes the catch. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 3rd inning. Caleb Lomavita now at the plate. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under it. 1 down. Runners on the corners. No outs. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Swing and a foul out of play. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Pizzana up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Back here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Tap foul at the plate. 0-1 now. And
That's a foul.
Foul ball. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Nope,
Nope, that's outside.
3-2,
Ball.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now one out to right. Adele on his way over, and that'll do it. So runner at second, 2 down. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Lamb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
This one in the air, center field. Settles underneath it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Torkelson scores. And they take the lead in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Nick York. 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And this game is over.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. He's a guy who does it all.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. Throws it away. Going around.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Second and third, one away here in the last half of the 3rd. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the DH, Charles Queen. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's out.
There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Two on, two outs. Pitch
That's the
misses.
ball.
And now 3-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. So two down, and now the center fielder. The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. You're going big.
Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throw to third, and he's out.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to.
And that is that. So up next, Andy Pajes. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Lewis over to second. The double play ends it right here. Lamb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Josue De Paula will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. Lined into right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Here comes Witt around third. Now a relay to the plate. Time is safe at the plate. It's 2-0. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. 1 swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. The throw to third. And he'll reach second with one away. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Throw home.
No,
He beats
he's
it.
in there.
It's 4-2. Charles Queen digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one almost hit him.
Nope, that's away.
Oh, he's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. That'll end the inning. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Darren Kelly. The 0-2. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Darren Kelly with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Bregman handles. Tosses to first, and that is that. So 2 down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb moving under this one. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here. 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Cam Smith. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there, and it gets away and it hits the batter. So
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and he can't make the play. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's so back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Travis Bazzana. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit. it on the ground to short. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals take the series opener here at home. Lamb did well despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Lamb stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Fires to first in time. One down. Here's the second baseman. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that quickly 2 away. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh steps in for the Royals. In the air right field, Lamb settles under this one, and there's one down. Now it's the DH, Cam Smith. 2-2 on the way. Right side, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lamb under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the 4th. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Tap foul at the plate. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Lamb up now trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
And takes low for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is that. Go ahead run on base. Here's Alex Bregman. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball right field. Lamb under it. And that will end the inning. Here's the second baseman. 3-2. In the air right side. Lamb under it. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a go-ahead run is on base. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And he's out at first. He can't get back. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
One down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Next offering is fouled back.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Evan Carter steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out. Runners on the corners, no outs. And a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
0-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And they lead by 2. Back here in Kansas City. So here's the Royals DH. Cam Smith. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting in, the right fielder, Coach Wang. Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder,
Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. This one in the air, center field. Carter should have this one. And there's 2 away. Lamb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2. You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one pushed foul. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
In the air, right field. Lamb gets under it, and that'll do it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Josue De Paula. And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that's a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, way to swing it back.
Quick toss to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lamb around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So a man at first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a 3-2. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And he's out easily. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 9. Cam Smith steps in for the Royals. This one in the air, right field. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Josue DePaula getting ready to hit. And a 1-2. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Now, Jonathan Aranda. Miller is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, Pena. Whips it to first on the run. Ball game. Lamb played well enough in the win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. He's a former American League MVP. And there's 2 away. Cam Smith steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it, and there's 1 down. So 2 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Scoreless. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Ripped on the ground to second. Out number 3. 1 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. 1-2 here. In the air, right field. Lamb on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. First pitch swinging.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tosses to first. He's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Lamb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And they get the out.
That play won.
And now the DH, Charles Queen. Lopes is just one strike away. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And what a play. Ball game. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb is getting one down. Now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, that ball was hard. Good job. Straight up.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. There's a strike.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Gets it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Oh,
Charles Queen up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Misses outside, and now 3-0. Chase DeLauder in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lamb stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Scoreless. No outs. Runners at first and second. Slap the other way. Foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. Now the second run is in. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. One down. Here's Pete Alonso. High fly ball, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. 2 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Whoa.
Hard hit left side to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. First and second, 1 out. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field, Lamb drops steps, heads back on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. They've got a potent lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. And now they trail by 1. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Ripped, but it curls foul. Wentz in his 6th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Swing, a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
There we go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Lamb stepping in, bottom of the ninth, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
That one's upstairs, ball one. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Hunter Gaddis getting loose out there. Munoz warming up as well. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
That's a ball.
Off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses. They're down 3 in a row. Queen, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana. The winning run on second base. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb played brilliantly despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including 2 extra base knocks.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
1 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Out towards right center field. Humphrey on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here in Cleveland, now in for the Braves, Dane Humphrey. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb moving under it. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Trey Morgan. In the air, right field, Lamb. Should have this one. And there's 1 down. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. 1 down. Dane Humphrey next up for the Braves. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Alonso is waved home. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a 1-run game. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 on, 2 outs.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
In the dirt, And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2 now. Swing at a ground ball. Slides for the stop to first. And they get the out. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And the 0-1. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag. Got it. And they get two. Double play. Eric Wagaman next up for the Braves. In the air, right field. Lamb takes it in for the out. One away.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ray.
Go ahead run on base. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Here's a 2-2. This one smoked on its way out of here.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Lamb at the plate now, and that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. Really aggressive at the plate in that at-bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all three of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Here comes the 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Fuentes in his fourth year, 26 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
So 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brendan Donovan. Right side, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
1 up, 1 down. 1 down. And next for Atlanta, James Wood. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. And there's 2 down. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move to the gap. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Runner at second, nobody out. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Banks off the wall. Here comes Wells around third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now in for the Braves, James Wood. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. See you later. Another one down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. The 0-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. You know, these Guardians, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. Save!
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Queen in the box now. Take strike one.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. These fans are really excited right now.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Bryson Stott next up for the Braves. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. One strike away. In the air, right side of the infield. Stop under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. All right, just about ready for baseball. Seiya Suzuki up now for the Tigers. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So 2 down. Bryce Rayner up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, right field. Lamb on the move. And that is that. On to the bottom. 1 down. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. He's out. Swing and a pop-up. Amador should have this one. Then there's 1 down. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rayner over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 down. Winning run on first. What a stop. The flip to second. Double play. And we're headed to extra innings. So runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Lamb has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the DH, Charles Queen. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. For the third, he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. The 0-1. And the breaking ball misses outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And a count 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Up next for the Guardians, the first baseman, Spencer.
Swing and a miss.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
That one ripped but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Guardians on the mound now, number 66.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Line drive. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. That one missing inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To third.
Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
Tosses to first. Out to escape. We're in extras here. Now it's the Guardians DH, Charles Queen. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Guardians win it in 12. A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Lamb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Went deep in the ball game last night. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Travis Bazzana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner from third into score. And now they trail by 1. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Guardians, the right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Designated hitter,
Step off throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Runner takes off, and it's fouled away. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second stays alive. Going 2 now. That one way inside.
That's in. Ball 2.
Man on second, 2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We played 2 full. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 13, Charlie Lamb.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It's gone. Grand slam. His 4th home run of the season. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 9-7.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Back here in Cleveland. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Max Clark. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season. 1 down. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Liner, base hit.
Take a look.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Just
Ball 1.
missed. Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 67, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it. Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. And there's the
That's
ball.
outside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Strike in the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0.
Aye.
And that
That's
one
ball
missing
3.
low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit. Michael Arroyo getting ready to hit. And the 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Lamb on the move towards foul ground. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. The relay in there safely.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
3-2 now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. We go to the ninth. Leading off, number 41. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under it. And there's one away.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Lamb stepping in now. It's all there for him. Bottom of the ninth, tie game, and a chance to be the hero.
Yeah, these are the swings that get remembered, Boog. He's got the power to finish this thing off.
The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. And here is Adael Amador. Here's a 1-1. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Wells. This could end it. Right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jeremy Pena digs in for the Guardians. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers even this series up at a game apiece.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Charlie Lamb with 5 hits. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Lamb with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Now it's the right fielder. And a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
A good hit.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Looper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lined into right. And there's one down. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comes up empty.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Guardians trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the sixth. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Riley Green. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Forget it.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
In the air, right field, on the move. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down. Mark Good digs in for the Guardians. Clemmy is just 1 strike away. This one in the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far.
Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Travis Bazzana. That's to third, Rayner. He's a guy who does it all. That's to third. And that'll do it. Lamb had a game to forget in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Charlie Lamb, just about ready to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Lamb, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Just underway from Baltimore. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lamb swings through it for strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Out of here. A 2-run homer. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
No outs, runners at first and second. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
In the dirt, but kept close. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center, Beavers moving under this one. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Munetaka Murakami. The 0-2. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. So a man at first. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Got all of that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 10-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So 2 down, and now Charlie Lamb. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Henderson over to first in time. And that is that. Brett Wisely getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb. Fresh off. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Lamb will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Beavers has a beat on it. And there's one away. Leading off, Kent Mack. High fly ball, right field. One down. One down. Kobe Mayo digs in now. And the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Spencer Torkelson digs in for the Guardians.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger settles underneath it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering way upstairs. That clips the corner. On the ground, and that's just foul. Comes a 2-2. On the ground to third. And that is that. So they pick up a run. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Queen in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Ball.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Rob Aseo preparing to come on if needed. Ibanez warming up as well. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt. Man at second. Pitch misses. 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One up, one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Lamb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really...
Runner takes off. Nope. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over,
runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Ball, that's outside.
The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Now he's challenging to call it strike, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third in to score. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That's towards center. Beavers settles underneath it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles even this series up at a game apiece. Lamb, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together a 3-hit performance.
no question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lamb, the next to hit. 3 hits and a loss last night. That one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Base hit around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's got no chance. He's out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Cody Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Lamb settles under this one. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And a rope into center field, base hit. Around first, digging for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Peralta checks the runner. Lamb back on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Charles Queen.
To account to a guy with this much pop at the dish, better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Inside.
One out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner edges away at second. He's trying for third. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
That's a ball.
Just missed. And
That's
that
a ball.
skips into dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Sliced hard, but foul. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Lamb should have this one. And there's one away. So 2 down. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Ripped to right. And that will end the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A 2-run shot, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 4-3. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down, and here comes Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody
The
Bellinger.
1-1. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous. Digging in, Munetaka Murakami. This could end it. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
In the air, right field, Lamb settles under it, and that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Charlie Lamb digs in for the Guardians.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone into the flag court. A 2-run blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. The Guardians strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Lamb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. In the air, foul off first. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now 1 out to right. Lamb gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Guardians. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Payoff pitch. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing.
That one drilled left field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they tack on 3. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Foul ball. That one found hard the other way. Man at second. In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch.
Orioles an out away. Cody Bellinger will hit next. Swing and a pop-up.
You go, you go.
And that'll do it. The Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an impressive. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Squirts away a little bit. Lead runner moves up to third, but no movement from the runner at first. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner on the move. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0. So now the DH spot, Charles Queen. First pitch misses. Queen, the former rookie of the year, 25 years old, And he was selected the quick toss to first. Back in save, really close. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. In the air to left center. Jimenez has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. One down. Now here is Jose Cabrera. This one in the air, right field. Diving, makes the grab. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it, and perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And a swing and a miss there. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on.
Makes the grab on the run. So 2 down, and the batter now, Charlie Lamb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side of the 7th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Reds back here in Cleveland, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one, and there's one down.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more out.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Vasquez is just 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. And they close the gap. It's 4-2.
This game just got a.
So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Jose Cabrera. The 2-1. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
In now for the Reds, Colson Montgomery. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lamb under it. And there's 2 away. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Way to get on base.
He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
No.
Throw there. Safe. Coronado checks the runner.
Hey,
and he dives back in safely.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. So the Cleveland Guardians are holding their own so far this season. But Singy, that might be below expectations for this group. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good start.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mickey Moniak. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Lamb on the move. He's got it. And that's the third out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. 2 away now. Runner on at third. 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Jose Cabrera getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. Gone! A shot to the opposite field. His 4th home run of the season. Next for Cincinnati, David Jimenez. 2-1 now. In the air, right field, Lamb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Oh, 1 down. On the ground. And foul ball. Wells leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Here's the third baseman. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Mustafa Borowitz. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Mickey Moniak now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Cabrera, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit in the air, right field. Lamb under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. They'll throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, David Jimenez. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second
In now for the Reds, Raymond Ma. Vasquez is just one strike away. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Lamb with a mediocre showing in this one. Singled and knocked in a run.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
First and second, no outs. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit for the Reds. Double steal. Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that will drop foul. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
That's the ball. Ball 2.
Outside.
Ball 3 outside.
And it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need 1 at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
Shoots a line drive single into right center, makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
This one in the air center field. Jimenez settles under this one, and that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it in on the warning track. Go ahead run on base. Vinny Aguila, the next to hit for the Reds. Tied at 4. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Fires it to the plate. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
The third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Quick move to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Outside low. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Patrick Farmer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Coar getting cranked up as well. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second.
Right here, on the back.
Tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. So now here's the DH, Charles Queen.
No, that's a ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lamb at the plate with two away, swings through that one. They're down to their final strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Charlie Lamb getting locked in. Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
On the ground right side, corner over to first. One pitch and one out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that
Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting in.
Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Out towards right center field. Lamb has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Gonzalez takes it in for the out. One down. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Hoyt Gonzalez now at the plate, and that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Guardians, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Now a fly ball to right center. Gonzalez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the sixth. Here's Yordan Alvarez. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it, and there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1-2 now. In the air, right side. Lamb under it. 2 away. So 2 down. Stepping in, Hoyt Gonzalez. The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Go ahead run on base. Alejandro Kirk, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Lamb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boog, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. He gets there, safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Last chance for the home team. Leading off, Hoyt Gonzalez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one in the air, right field. And he makes the grab. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Noelvi Marte. That to right. Lamb gets under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb with a less than great game in this one.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Charlie Lamb digs in now. The American League leader in RBIs this year.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying. Flaherty, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Man, you smoked that thing. That'll play. Good job. Back, back.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit in the air, right field. Gonzalez under it, and there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Whoa.
One out and a runner at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and out a little movement.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Andy Pajas digs in for the Guardians. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Line drive. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. One down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a 1-1. In the air, right field. Lamb settles underneath it. 2 away now. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
This one in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. For Armstrong. Takes it in for the out. 1 away. Hoyt Gonzalez, the next Cub to hit. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Lamb on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Liner snagged it first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. High fly ball, right field. Lamb under this one. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-1. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Charlie Lamb. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a pop-up corner under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. So 2 down, digging in, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field, Lamb. On the run towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Hoyt Gonzalez. And that one is lifted in the air. Lamb on the move. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with some solid production in the win. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Charlie Lamb will hit next. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just elite level speed on display right there, and he needed every bit of it. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that is out of play. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third.
You're up.
He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Now it's the Guardians DH, Charles Queen. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
No, that's the ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swings through that.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And caught on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2. Stepping in, Ben Rice. In the air, right field. takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strikes him out with 1-0-2. So 2 down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt. Bazzana, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field. Gonzalez moving under it, and that'll do it. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Lamb now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Gonzalez should have this one. And there's one down. Back here at Wrigley Field, stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Lamb. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And next is the designated hitter, Charles Queen. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Noel V. Marte. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. The Cubbies down to their final strike. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Lamb did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.